So for the next part of the vlog segment, I'm going to be calling people and asking them questions like interview style, and see everyone's opinion on everything that's been going on. I have a list of people, they're seniors, juniors, sophomores. Hi, ignore the fact that I'm blue, but ignore what I said about this being a segment in my vlog. I wanted to make it its own separate video because the clips actually turned out really good and I really like how this video turned out. Without further ado, here's how everyone is dealing with Corona.
Hello. You have to interview me?
Yes. Okay, so first state your name, age, and school you go to.
I'm Vsco, 17, Briarwoods.
My name's Iriana. I'm in 11th grade. I'm a junior, and I go to Rockridge High School.
Paige Miller, grade 11 in Rockridge High School.
I'm Anna. I'm a junior and I go to Rockridge.
My name is Garrett. I go to Rockridge High School, and I'm also a junior.
So I'm Ellie Clark, and I'm a junior. I don't know why I hesitated. And I go to Rockridge High School.
I'm Mackenzie. I am in 11th grade, and I go to Independence.
I'm Megan. I'm in 11th grade, and I go to Rockridge High School.
Alright, Mitchell Thomas. I'm a senior, and I go to Oakton.
My name is Femi Wong. I'm a junior at Rockridge High School.
My name is Abby. I'm a junior at Rockridge.
Jameson. I'm in 10th grade, and I go to Paul VI Catholic High School.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you questions about the coronavirus stuff and like how it's affecting you and all that, and then you're gonna answer for the vlog.
Okay.
So how have your feelings on school being closed changed in the past few weeks?
Well, at first it was just like very shocking. It was just weird because no one knew what was going to happen with everything, with like grading or just like if we're going back to school in general. So it's just like you like didn't know what to think at all. But now, since they said we're not going back at all, it's just like kind of sad because like our year's just like over and we only have 1 year left of high school now, and we still don't know what's gonna happen.
The beginning was kind of wild. Like, it was like cases in New York, we're like, oh, wait, whatever. And then it was cases in Maryland, and then cases in Richmond. And we're like, okay, we should probably start like worrying now. And then everyone was like freaking out, but it was like low-key fun for like all the kids and like students and stuff because we didn't have to go to school, we had no responsibilities, we were literally just living and like experiencing this. The last day of school didn't feel like the last day of school. It still doesn't feel like the last day of school because the last day of school always has that omen of 5, 4, 3, 2 and then there's like music blasting in the hallways. And on my actual last day of junior year, I was probably just walking, listening to music.
Well, it kind of confirms my theory that a lot of public school education can be done online and does not need a 7-hour time slot of each day for 5 days a week. And I've gotten a lot done since then, like besides schoolwork, so I think I like it.
I'm so sad because I miss my friends and I haven't touched any work. So like my laziness is like taken over.
Okay, so at the beginning, I was like, this is amazing. Like, I was so excited to like hang out with people, which I did for the first couple of days. Like, we had a few get-togethers, and then it started to get not so fun. I never thought it was gonna be like this bad. So I was like, okay, I can hang out with people at houses, like that's fine. And then it changed to I literally can't see anybody. I'm pretty lonely at the moment, and I just want to go to school. Like, there's so much like I'm missing.
I was happy at first, and then I realized that I had to stay in the house the whole time, and I'm kind of dying right now. Finding new hobbies.
They haven't changed. I'm just still really angry, and I recently found out that we have no fourth quarter, which is probably the worst news I've ever heard.
At first, I definitely liked it. Like the first day we got out, we had a little fun. I kind of hate it now.
It made me appreciate school a lot more because, you know, it's junior year and I think everyone was getting stressed out, but then like not being at school kind of sucks more. At first it was really exciting, you know, it's kind of like a snow day. You're really excited to get that break up until the point when we all were quarantined by our parents, and then it became really depressing. I'm really sad about it.
At first, it was like hype because no school, but now it's kind of sad.
It makes me miss school.
Has all of this really hit you yet? And if it did, then when?
It doesn't feel real. Like, it's insane to me that, like, we're, like, living through this. Even with, like, school closed, like, it definitely hasn't hit me.
Actually, yes. So I just found out like 2 days ago that my second cousin has the coronavirus. It's okay though. Like, he's like doing fine. They have like some symptoms, like they can still like breathe and stuff, but like not as like normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's when like I realized like this is like a real thing. The world ending.
No, like a couple hours ago is when they made the announcement that we weren't going back to school this year, and I'm just sitting here like, what is going on? Like, are we in a movie? Like, this is like crazy.
I cry a little bit every once in a while, but it hasn't really hit me.
It was like, okay, I guessed it was gonna happen at some point, but then when it really hit, it hit hard. Like, I'm never gonna be able to do a lab again. Someone that I usually don't hang outside of school with hit me up, and I was just like, damn, I'm not gonna see him ever again.
It hit me before it hit everybody else because my mom started like not letting me do stuff sooner, and then I was like, oh my god, like this is gonna be a thing.
I think it hit me like a few days after we got school called off for like 2 weeks. It's like the fear of the unknown. Like you don't really know what's gonna happen next, and you don't know when any of this is gonna end. So it kind of hit me like then, and I was very like, I don't know, I guess just scared because I didn't know what was gonna happen.
No, it hasn't hit me yet.
Like 20 minutes ago, I was at my grandma's house and we were cleaning, and I saw a picture of me in all my hockey uniform, and I was like, I'm never gonna get to play with Sean, Ethan, Chris, James, Kieran ever again. And I was just like, dude, that's like insane. Like those are the kids I grew up with my whole life, and now it's just like gone.
Yes, like the first day. Like,
It hit me like in the second week when I realized that it was not going to get any better. I have not left my house since March 15th.
What was your hardest last?
probably the last time being at school with the seniors.
I think my hardest last was sharing science facts with my math teacher. And every morning, like after we do all the lessons and stuff, we'll usually have time after class and we'll trade science facts. I wish I was told on Thursday, the last Thursday of school, that it would be my last school day, because then I would have said goodbye to my teachers, said goodbye to my plant that I'm growing in bio. Our principal actually had a faculty meeting, like online faculty meeting, and one of our teachers told me that she was crying because this is her first year as a principal, and the seniors of her first year aren't going to have a graduation.
For me, I think it was my last rehearsal. We've been working really hard on Big Fish, and this was a show that I've been looking forward to for a really, really long time. So that hit for me a little harder.
Probably my last lacrosse game. Wasn't even a game, it was a scrimmage, but it was my last one for the year.
So first, would probably be lacrosse, because I was really excited about this season. And also just, seeing friends every day is, it's sad that it won't be like that for a while, at least until summer. And even in the summer, you don't, people are always, gone and stuff, so.
A party.
I wish I just got to, sit down with my team, because we all have lunch together. Half the hockey team has, lunch together. So I wish we all sat down at the lunch table and just, reminisced, with the seniors on all of our memories, states, and all that stuff.
Drinking my dank little chai is really hard.
Probably not being able to have AAU season this year.
Hardest last. That's kind of hard to answer because it wasn't hard at the time because I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. Looking back on it.
Probably just the little things, taking advantage of opening my locker, shutting my locker, talking to my friends in the hallways, sitting in class and even getting in trouble. It was just hard,
yeah,
thing.
Chick-fil-A. Oh, and obviously Dunkin' because I have every single day.
Our lacrosse game. In a review session too.
A review session?
Because you were supposed to go to one the next morning.
Oh yeah, I never went to any. What was your favorite part of this school year?
Football season, but not most of it. In the football season.
Probably the beginning of the year, football season. That was a lot of fun. The beginning of the school year, the first football game and homecoming.
Probably our whole year and our friend group. I'm surprised we stayed friends all year. It was just a good year, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hard, but
I think just our friend group kind of coming together, because before the split of independence, Rockridge didn't really like feel like home to me, kind of. And then after it did split, I just felt like people were more kind of like a community, I guess. Like everyone was like really happy, and like it was just a fun place to be.
My favorite part was just like getting close with people, because I feel like, especially this year, is like the year that you kind of find out like you're really good friends, and like, I don't know, just like your people.
So you know how I was a new freshman year, right?
Yeah.
So like every single year I was like getting like more and more friends, like making those like friendships, whatever, relationships with people. And like some friends came and left, but like this year is like where I found like my true friends, and I found like my closest friends, you know what I mean?
Does it have to be school related?
No.
No?
No.
That's a hard question.
This year?
Yeah.
You came down to see me for my birthday.
No, I didn't like that. Captain? Hockey captain? No, it's okay. So I guess bonding with my teachers.
Leaving school. I really hate school.
Basketball season.
Favorite part? Junior year.
When you asked me to homecoming, right?
Being able to like have fun in school while also taking it seriously. This year I was like, I do my work, but like I can also have fun. Like this is definitely the most fun year I've had. Living more free, I guess. That's my good answer.
Well, my favorite part of this year was just enjoying myself a lot more than I did freshman year, which was really important.
How is this all gonna change how you live in the future, like your mindset and stuff?
I'll probably like live more in the moment, because like who knows, like then like that morning, like I thought, oh, I'm gonna wake up early, do my homework, and then I saw Anna's text and like, oh my god, we don't have school like for 2 weeks, and then it became a month, and then it became like basically all year. So like probably just like cherish those moments.
Yeah.
Live in the moment.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Khalid just tweeted something and it was like, jump first, think second. Act now. If you regret it, then you regret it, like, oh well. But if you love it, then that was a great reckless decision that you made. Like just live in the moment. And which is so cheesy, like live in the moment. But it's so true.
It definitely made me realize that we do take things that like we know will be there the next day for granted. Obviously we know that like school is always going to be there, but then like now being closed for 3 months, it's like a big wake-up call that like we can't take those kinds of things for granted every day.
It's gonna change everything. I think I'm always gonna be like, now, like, do it, because you're gonna die anyway. Stuff's gonna happen that's gonna prevent you from doing things. You just have to do it while you can. Like, no regrets, no hesitations. Don't push yourself as hard as you can in the moment. Don't be like, oh, I can do that later. Like, you have to be 100% every second of your life.
Personally, it doesn't affect me that much, but I think with the policy changes that companies have made might benefit me in the future. Like, everybody's been calling for paid leave, especially for sick days, and a lot of companies don't really give that, but ever since coronavirus, like, all these companies are like actually giving back to their employees.
Appreciate things more.
I feel like I should just like record more things I do and just like take in things. People always say like live in the moment, but like you always want to like have videos, like remember stuff. I feel like I had none of that this year because I don't care, but now I care.
So basically, I think literally this is what I'm kind of taking from all this, is that like, yeah, it like sucks. The thing is, like, everyone's going through the same thing, so it's not like you're alone in any of this. And obviously people have it worse. Either people are losing money that are older, or they're like seniors and everything. Like, people have it worse. Everyone's kind of going through the same thing. And I think this is just like a huge like reminder that you literally don't know how long like you're gonna have anything in your life. Like, literally, even like small things, like, I don't know, like getting to see your friends, like you don't know how long you'll have that or whatever. It's like, I don't know. So I just think it's like a very big reminder to just like appreciate and like cherish like certain moments before like you don't have them.
I'm not changing how I do. Actually, I'm gonna get lit.
You just have to remember that you can't take stuff for granted, and you have to appreciate what you think will always be there. I will never take anything for granted. Like, in the future, there will no be sitting in class, I want to go home, or I hate being here, or like, I just hate it here. Like, I will never, ever, ever say that again. And I actually said to my friend today, I was like, if I ever say anything like that, like, slap me. Like, I know I'm grateful for what I have now.
Probably just like the stories I tell like my friends in the future and my kids. Like, I didn't have a typical junior year because of the virus.
So that is all for the interview video. I was gonna put my answers in, but I think that every single person pretty much said something that I would say, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Thank you so much to everyone who let me FaceTime them to get their input. I really like how this video turned out, and I think it'll be cool to look back on in the future. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.